the nature of man, deep within the psyche of man, there is this desire, this need, this want for happiness, for peace, for comfort, for prosperity. The Quran says, وَإِنَّهُ لِحُبِّ الْخَيْرِ لَشَدِيدٌ. And verily he, man, likes goodness, he likes comfort, he likes ease, he likes happiness, and he likes it immensely, intensely. Or if you want to use the language of Hollywood, he likes it with vengeance. And everything that you see around yourselves is a direct product of man's insistent desire for goodness. So there was a time where man had to travel from here to there walking. And walking became difficult for him. You know, it was tiresome, cumbersome. He had to walk and sweat and toil. So he forced the animals to carry him. You know, wanting comfort, wanting goodness. And then the animals became too hard to maintain, too much work and too much feeding and temperament, so they created the automobile. So the car couldn't go across the ocean, so he made the Titanic. The Titanic sank, so he made the aeroplane. You see, all that man did for his comfort. So today in 2022, he sits here in the thick of winter, and with the click of a button, he gets the breeze of summer coming in. All for his comfort. He sits at home, and before he used to have to go to the well and pull water out, now he turns the tap, and whatever temperature he wants, water comes. Man has amassed a whole heap of prosperity and comfort around himself. Yet the surprising thing is with all the material prosperity man has heaped around himself, man is still not happy. You can't deny that. Anytime in a country as easygoing, as trouble-free as your country, there's no wars here, there's no famine here, there's no conflict here, yet in a country of 68 million population, in a single quarter, 20 million prescriptions of antidepressant drugs were given. In 3 months, single quarter. Man is not happy. Anytime more people die of suicides than they do in wars, you can't deny that man is not happy. Anytime divorce rates are reaching to 42%, you can't deny that man is not happy. Man is unhappy, he's sad, distressed, and forget about adults. Little kids are suffering from chronic depression. Like they did analysis of little children, primary school kids, depressed. So they asked these kids, sweetheart, what will make you happy? Like what would put a smile on your dial? And unanimously they say two things. If I was rich, if I was famous. If I had these two things, I'd be happy. So I looked at the rich and the famous. And do I even need to tell you that richness and famous doesn't bring wealth, that does not bring happiness? Influencer after influencer comes on the screen saying, I am not happy, I am miserable. Millionaire after millionaire comes up, I am not happy, I am miserable. Like what happened, sweetheart? You have money, you have fame, what's stopping you? The kid said, wealth, fame. You have wealth, you have fame. Why aren't you happy? Because the secret of happiness is somewhere else. And alhamdulillah, for me and you, Allah Rabbul Izzah gives us the solution in a single sentence. And I'll share it with you in a sec. But Allah Rabbul Izzah showed us the paths. He put before us the paths. قال تعالى وَهَدَيْنَاهُ النَّجِدَيْنِ. We put before him two paths, a path of bliss and a path of problems, a path of Allah and a path of shaitan, a path of Jannah and a path of Jahannam, a path of goodness and a path of wreck. And of the two, Allah Rabbul Izzah showed you which one to take. قال تعالى إِنَّا هَدَيْنَاهُ السَّبِيلَ إِمَّا شَاكِرًا وَإِمَّا كَفُورًا. Verily we showed him the path. It is for him to accept or for him to reject, for him to be grateful or for him to be ungrateful.